Greetings, YouTube. I have run out of superboles, out of hyperbole, out of words to describe the arena inflation that we have seen in the Marvel Casino of Champions in 2021. It has become so unbelievably difficult to get the 6-star featured champion when the hype is there that you have to do a number of things. You have to not sleep at all. You have to use, most likely, either a ton of units to do refreshes, or, especially now that the people at the top have so many rank 4 6-stars, you have to be prepared to just go 18 hours a day for 3 straight days. You can't sleep, you can't eat, and Lord knows it is one of those sacrifices that some people are willing to make. But it went from Kabam trying to be competitive, but also with the illusion of fair, to just irresponsible. Like, when the arenas were expanded, Kabam said publicly, "We don't want people to have to stay in the game 24/7. We know it's important to care about players' mental health." That looks like a bold-faced lie. You don't give a damn about the health of arena players when you have players putting up such disgustingly high scores for the 6-star featured that, I mean, this is great for Kabam's pocketbooks, I'm sure, though I have been told in videos past that the people at top, they don't spend money on it. They just spend a lot of time. So, as a reminder, the 6-star featured cutoff for somebody like Ghost Rider was 135.3 million, with the 5-star cutoff at 32 million. Anti-Venom was, I don't know, maybe around 150, with the 5-star cutoff at 47 million and 45 million. Well, my man, Muppel Snuff, shout out to my Alliance member, he scored 60,359,661, and that placed him place 401. So he was fine, though that's a pretty dang high score. I remember when that used to get you the featured, right? But before, Hyperion had shattered the arena record with 181,215,985 for the 6-star featured. Now the 5-star featured, of course, since old champion, went for 34 million. So there was a 150 million point gap between the 5-star and the 6-star featured champion. Knull, however, has had such crazy hype that there was no telling what this guy was going to go for. But the assumption is every time the record gets shattered like Hyperion did with 181.2 million, you've got to go higher. I am sick to my stomach for this player and someone else's. We have this guy. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, but bro, I feel for you. Place 104. That's right. He didn't make the top 100. He missed it by 4. With 193,614,190. That's right. 193.6 million, which, as a refresher, is more than 12 million more than the cutoff for Hyperion was, who broke the Kitty Pryde record, which was set at 169 million. For reference, Spider-Man 2099 went for 145 million. Penny Parker went for 156 million. Even Hercules went for 170 million. This is 23 million points, which is a lot of points, higher than the Hercules cutoff. Did not get Knull. Null and void, as in you are void from qualifying, you do not get the 6-star. I cannot imagine the rage. This would make me want to quit the game, to do that much work and not get the champion. Kabam, I know it's in your financial best interest to keep this going to 200 million, because we're going to see 200 million for sure. It always goes up by 10 to 15 million per crazy hyped up champion. And if it goes from 179 or 181 to 193, the next is going to be 205, which is just dumb. I don't care if the 6-star can clear all content and all nodes. The amount of time and stress and effort that you have to do to get a champion is just not worth it in my book. It is unhealthy. It is crazy. And Kabam is now just sitting back saying, we're just going to look the other way because it's good for us. And you know it's just going to keep going up. When it got to 160, I thought, okay, there's got to be a breaking point. 160 looks like nothing now compared to 193. I don't know what to say, YouTube. I've run out of words. I've run out of superlatives. I just know that it's not healthy for human beings and it's not healthy for the game. But it is healthy for Kabam's pocketbook, so I don't expect them to change it anytime soon. I do not advise you to spend 3 days doing this. There's just no way. I don't care who the 6-star is. It's, I'm shaking my head. I mean, it's so crazy, right? It's crazy. It's nuts. It's psychotic. And yet it is the reality of Halloween 2021. All tricks, especially for this guy, only 100 treats, and those treats went for the highest arena inflation ever. 193.614 million was not the cutoff. Maybe 194 was? Maybe 195? Either way, freaking ridiculous. Happy Halloween, everybody.